Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at everything we just saw in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Very exciting stuff. We got to see some brand new games, some exciting features, and most importantly, we got to see that official release date, which is way sooner than I thought it was going to be. So before we get into that, if you've never seen my face before, my name's Donettellaa. I'm a Twitch streamer and content creator. Thank you so much for being here, and let's get into it. One of the most anticipated features of this Nintendo Switch 2 Direct was Mario Kart, and we got it. We've been calling it Mario Kart 9 this whole time. It's actually Mario Kart World. Now, Mario Kart World is changing the way we look at Mario Kart as a series, as a game franchise, as just everything. It changes it completely from what we know. First off, let's talk about terrain and wheel speed. We see Rosalina with skis on her car and Daisy gliding on water, hinting that wheels may adapt to terrain, or we'll need to customize carefully before each race. Check out the tire tracks on the road. We even see now that we have built-in wings instead of a paraglider. So this could add a whole new layer of strategy to the game, one that we're very much not really familiar with, and that could make it really difficult for us. And there's the character roster. So Nintendo really went outside of the box here. So we get to see Moo Moo Cow, yes, the literal cow from Moo Moo Meadows, as a playable racer. And Hammer Bro joins the roster too. You can see him here throwing his hammers around. It looks like we might be getting even more unique character choices. What we can actually see here is we even get Karakak, which I think we can all see how I feel about that. Costumes are another big change that we're going to get to see in Mario Kart. We get to see Peach here in multiple outfits, similar to her transformations, which we see in Princess Peach Showtime. Could this mean characters will have different outfits with unique effects? That's something to keep an eye out for. The biggest jaw dropper for me was the open world aspect of it all. Amazing. You get to drive everywhere, and they say it themselves, drive everywhere. People are speculating whether Lakitu still has a job because traditionally, if you drove off the track, you were getting rescued by Lakitu. Now, it seems to be a case that you can just roam free. You can explore the area. You can look at different corners and different walls. This instantly reminded me of Midnight Club, where you can drive just about anywhere. So if that's the case for Mario Kart, this could be the most open one yet. Let's talk about the actual hardware, because Nintendo is shaking things up. First off, we have the Joy-Con 2, which is what the new Joy-Cons are going to be called. And they are introducing a C button. Now, this C button allows you to access game chat, a new Switch 2 feature that kind of reminds me of Discord. It allows you to communicate with your friends in both handheld and docked modes using a microphone built into the gamepad, as well as share your screen. So game chat even works between people playing different games. So imagine that. Playing two different games, you can still share it and show each other your screens. We can still talk. It's like we've never ever had a platform that ever could do that for us. But the real game changer, the Switch Cam. Now, we've had cameras that connect to consoles before. We've had cameras that can connect to consoles before, but Nintendo is finally integrating this in, and they have a built-in voice chat. So it's new for Nintendo, at least. The Switch Cam lets you screen share and bring up your friend's gameplay on the big screen. As a streamer, this is huge. It could change the way that we interact with our audience completely. Many streamers rely on Discord to voice chat with their audience. I myself don't necessarily always do that. It's a way to stay connected in real time with your audience whilst you're playing your games, and bring an extra layer of entertainment to your streams. However, many streamers, like myself, don't necessarily have the capabilities to run an extra application while streaming. It gets kind of complicated. It would be a really cool feature if I could just voice chat through my console without having to worry about running anything extra or slowing down the stream. Hopefully there's no lagging.
There you go. I bet you like that.
Can you wait for me?
We also got confirmation that there are several games that are getting Switch 2 Edition upgrades. Now, not something I thought would be a thing, but it just shows how much the Switch 2 is differing from our original Switch and Switch OLED models. I'm not sure about you, but I feel like I just bought Jamboree and I don't want to have to buy another edition. Not to worry, they are releasing a handy upgrade pack for those who already own the first edition of the game. So we're getting titles like Jamboree, Zelda and Kirby Forgotten Land, and they're all getting enhancements just to take advantage of that new hardware. Besides these upgrades, we can look forward to some new releases, and these are just a few that I'm particularly looking forward to. And finally, the release date. Finally, the release date. The Nintendo Switch 2 is officially launching on June 5th this year. That's just around the corner, so are you thinking of picking one up on release day? I might be if I don't care about rent. This Direct gave us a lot to be excited about. We have loads of brand new games, we have Switch 2 editions of some of our favourite games, and we have Mario Kart World. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really leaning towards getting Mario Kart World. It seems like such a great game so far. We are going to be getting another Switch Direct for Mario Kart World on the 17th of April. So I'm definitely going to be checking that out. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more exciting features being revealed to us. It feels like Nintendo's really stepping up their game. I mean, it's been 8 years since their last console. I think they kind of owe it to us. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you planning to get a Switch 2 on release day? Are you going to wait for any reason? Let us know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more gaming content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay. No, that's so done.